way I expect my Kreinik threads to stitch. Just beautiful, even coverage, no breakage, very smooth. Just sews and goes along beautifully.
What kind of needle are you using?
I am using a 90 top stitch needle.
Okay.
I do recommend that when you're doing thread painting, quilting. I'm doing it through the batting only with the top. So I do recommend that you use a 90 top stitch. It makes a world of difference. As you can see, I'm not having any breakage and it's sewing so smoothly and evenly through. This is a regular zigzag that the machine is set up for a regular zigzag. However, I have on my free motion foot and I am using the bottom weight thread in the bobbin and coming back now, trimming my little threads. So much texture.
That's
because
beautiful.
This panel was a really pretty panel. The colors are nice and rich, but this just added a beautiful texture to it. So we've got great, look at the bird and the feathers.
That's just beautiful.
I think that color, and the colors in Kreinik are so, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect match, a perfect blend. They actually choose really great colors, and the designers really do a good job of pulling out the colors. I mean, this is perfect. It's a perfect color.
You know, the microwave chenille that you used here is actually one of our fly fishing products.
And
so the colors are nature coordinated because that's what fish go for. Yeah.
For the piece,
so that's perfect for
my
birds.
Perfect for the birds. Now this is one of the blended threads, so this is where it looks like it's got two colors in it, and that's the softer thread. This is also great if you do long arm machine quilting. Those are one of the threads I would use because it's designed to come off at a high speed without anything breaking or snapping.
Let me see if I can get this tail.
And then on the pear, isn't the tail looks great? On the pears, this is satin stitching with the fine metallic on the bottom, but then you go back and couch the chenille on top, and it changes the look of it completely.
Oh, so you basically layered stitches.
Exactly.
There.
So here we layered, and then this is what the chenille looks like by itself, and then this is what it looks like once you add the chenille on top of it.
That's beautiful.
I think it came out really gorgeous. I'm really pleased with it. Now I'll quilt it, so I'll do some meandering, and I'll actually will go in with the green, and I'll quilt it through the layers on my grapes and my leaves. Everything else will be stitched in the ditch in the gold, and then I've got a gorgeous red silk binding and backing that'll go on it to make the red pop out as my final color. This was a fun piece. This was a lot of fun.
I saw the bird cheaters panel like this in the store, and I thought, well, what can you do with that? But this is stunning. I mean, I really
well, now we got a piece of art. This is great. This is a great piece of art now. I mean, when you take a plain panel, and oftentimes we see them and we think, but when you go back in and embellish it and add beautiful texture, beautiful colors, it becomes a work of art. I'm gonna have a hard time parting with this one.